Hey everyone, thanks for swinging by the booth. We are here. We are the enterprise browser geared specifically for productivity. Now, this may be the first time you're hearing about us, but we are not a new company. We've been around for almost 14 years now, and we solve inherently all of the friction that exists on complex desktops where users have to switch back and forth between applications all day, every day in order to do their job. Now, over the past 2 years, we've been expanding pretty aggressively into the broader enterprise landscape, specifically targeting contact centers, though these challenges persist on desktops all across the industry. Every corporate desktop has employees with lots of applications, lots of different siloed data sets that they have to ultimately be that unification layer themselves in order to perform their workflows. So our entire experience on the desktop is really around driving productivity and utilization of all the tools that you have today. We're not replacing anything that you have. What we're doing is making it easier and more seamless for users to engage with all those tools. Think about your desktop right now. Just start thinking about where you work, how many monitors you have, how many different browser tabs you have open, how many applications. They could be vendor apps, they could be homegrown proprietary apps, they could be native apps, web apps. All different sorts of tools live on those desktops. And ultimately, when you're performing workflows that span multiple apps, you have to type in common information, common context across these different apps, search them one at a time. They don't work well together. It's a big jumbled mess on the desktop. So our experience does a number of things to help bring it together. So we definitely brand ourselves as an enterprise browser because a large portion of what we solve for is that window management of all the tools on your desktop. So if I were to start this demo here over, a lot of the workflows stem from an event, a notification, some sort of trigger on the desktop where the user has to do something. I click on the notification and ultimately the Here Enterprise browser comes up with all of your tools that you need to perform that workflow already docked together and visualized. So instead of having a string of browser tabs across the top, I now have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, any number of different apps all docked together so I can see everything I need to do my job. Now you can arrange them, you can curate those dashboards specifically as it makes sense for you, but ultimately the visual unification is quite imperative. Now, in addition to that, contextual integration is imperative. As a user searching for, in this example, in a CRM for Lauren Boyle, once that context is selected, it's broadcast in every other tool on the desktop. Right, so ultimately we're saving time and energy so you don't have to rekey that client information across 2, 3, 4, 6 different applications. We also have a unified search capability. So ultimately, a user can search multiple applications simultaneously through one common entry point and get real-time results from all those different sources in one common location. Right, and so the biggest KPI we measure is time. When we focus on productivity, we want to take a predefined workflow and shorten it, eliminate operational risk, and ultimately get to an informed decision or effective outcome as quickly as possible. We're even at the point now where we are contractually guaranteeing our customers, at minimum, a 20% boost in workflow productivity based on the workflows that are most mission critical for them and their business. So there's a whole lot we could cover here. I could spend another 2 hours talking to you through everything that we offer. But we work with all the largest enterprises in the world. We started off in financial services, solving for a lot of those pain points with firms like Bank of America, Wells Fargo, JP Morgan, Barclays, and dozens of others. And now we work with everybody, including the US government and the intelligence community and corporate enterprises all over the world. So thanks for spending that time with us, and hope to see you soon.